Made it to Chaco. It's a long road, 20 miles of dirt, pretty rough road to get here, but our beast handles it pretty well. And now we're gonna go inside and check out the visitor center and see the junior ranger program and figure out where we're gonna hike. And it's really bright outside.
I can't see.
We are at the Pueblo Bonito and the Chetro Kettle. I have a hard time pronouncing the name, but these are some of the great houses of the Chacoan people, and they built these around between 800 and 1000 AD. And some of them are massive houses with hundreds and hundreds of rooms. So we're gonna go hike on the trail and take a look at them and see what we find. You can see right here behind me is where part of the cliffside actually fell down and smashed some of the great house here. It destroyed about 30 or 40 rooms from the great house as it came crashing down a few decades ago.
Matt on the map, we're at Chaco Canyon.
When they built their great houses, they would line them up with the northeast southwest. So you have one wall that goes northeast. Nope. You have one wall that goes north south, and you have one wall that goes east west, and they kind of line it up. And then they would line things up for the sun too. So they would have passageways and doorways that during the equinox the sun would shine perfectly through, because the patterns of the sun and the stars and everything were very important to them. So this is the Pueblo Bonito, which is one of the largest great houses, and it had close to 600 rooms in it at one time, as high as 4 stories tall. And you can see here the wooden beams where there would be a floor and then another story on top of it and another story on top of it. Just a huge, massive structure, a maze of passageways as you go through, and try not to get lost. This house has the largest number of kivas in it. The kivas were the ceremonial rooms where they would have ceremonies and community events and stuff. And this has the largest amount, which tells you Chaco really was a community center for hundreds and hundreds of outlying communities in this area. And they would all come here to Chaco, and they would have trade, and they would have ceremonial traditions. Really awesome. And lots of stuff would all happen here at Chaco. It's fascinating to think about these ruins here, and they were built about the same time as the cathedrals in England and the Aztec pyramids and Easter Island statues, all about the same time period, all built here. There are some petroglyphs here on the wall. Remember, the petroglyphs are the rock carvings, and the pictures that are carvings in the rocks, not the paintings. So we're out here hiking around, and there's some clouds. Started raining on us, which is actually really nice and refreshing because it's really hot out here when the sun's shining. We did notice when you go inside of the rooms of the great houses, it's much, much cooler. So I can see how during the hot summer, that'd be a great thing to have, or a little bit of spring rain.